I am Jonathan C. Malmberg. Lately, I have been delving into Taoism, and it has profoundly reshaped my perspective on life. In my coming episodes, I will be talking about a wide variety of topics, real-life experiences, different theories and phenomena, re-examined through a Taoist lens. These might include my personal reflections or, for example, real-life startup F-ups, having a look at love, or an economic theory. Before diving into all the other topics, I want to lay the foundation with a few episodes on Taoism and how I see it. Understanding its origins and key concepts, like the Tao, dynamic balance, and Wu Wei, will provide the necessary perspective for exploring everything else through this lens. Let me first explain why I think Taoism is so great. Many teachings offer what they consider to be the right answers or correct advice. The right answers are often handed to us as lists of things we should or should not do. Taoism, however, is something radically different. And here, I mean philosophical Taoism specifically, not religious Taoism that actually includes lists of virtues that people are supposed to adhere to. Philosophical Taoism is not about presenting pre-packaged solutions to life's different challenges. Instead, it helps one see more clearly, to understand, what one is and what everything else is. This is the basic understanding of yourself and your operating environment, the Tao, that will help align the two in an optimal way, to find balance. So, in a way, philosophical Taoism gives you advice too, just at a fundamentally different level, on a level that remains abstract but becomes concrete at the same time. It is kind of like mathematics. It makes sense as a theory and can be used as a tool for finding concrete answers for concrete questions, a way of uncovering patterns and solving problems through understanding, rather than simply being given a book of right answers. There are too many questions and too many right answers to fit in a book. Life is like mathematics that way. Endless possibilities and an endless amount of right answers. At its heart, Taoism is a practice of observing, understanding, and flowing with the patterns of existence. It is like having another set of eyes that see things without any lenses, without prejudice or preconceptions, without frustration or denial. It is about not fighting the obstacles. It is about recognizing where the current goes and adjusting your course to harmonize with it. Think of a skilled surfer. They don't fight the wave. They read its movement, adjust their stance, and ride it effortlessly. Similarly, Taoism teaches us to flow with circumstances instead of struggling against them. But just think for a moment. What if the surfer was determined to surf against the waves? The waves, which could have been their support, now become obstacles. The very same waves they were meant to ride effortlessly turn into resistance. And what if we could, for example, use Taoism as an additional tool in business leadership or geopolitics? Imagine leaders making decisions not through rigid strategies, but by understanding the natural flow of events, recognizing when to act and when to step back, aligning with the forces at play rather than resisting them. What if it could help us see more clearly what is going on at work, in the world, in our relationships, or with the neighbor's dog, and provide support for our decision-making, helping us find the best way forward, not only in our so-called life, but in everything that it consists of. Taoism doesn't force a rigid framework on you. Instead, it invites you to engage with life's complexities on your own terms, using its principles as guides to help you understand and come to your own conclusions. I am Jonathan C. Malmberg. This was my take on why Taoism is so great. If you don't think I'm nuts, I hope to see you in my next episode where I talk about where Taoism came from and when.